Hi everyone, this is Linda Green. I am an essential oil educator and I love using my oils to support my body both physically and emotionally. There's so many great benefits. Make sure that you stay to the end of the video so you can download my free guide, Managing Emotions. So in this video, I want to take a few minutes to talk about trust. Trust can be a challenging emotion for a lot of people, or maybe for all of us at one point in time. But it's also an important thing to develop or restore. We want that trust. Trust is the foundation of all healthy relationships, meaningful relationships, which all of us want, correct? When we trust each other, we can communicate openly and know that the other person has our back. They're in our corner, even if we don't always agree. This is an important thing to remember. Just because we may disagree on something doesn't mean that we can't trust that person. We want to listen to both sides. Trust can help us work towards common goals, and that's a great thing to have in a relationship. In the workplace, trust creates a great atmosphere for getting things done, collaboration, productivity. In trusting relationships, trust provides emotional support and a sense of security, which can lead to an increase of our overall well-being, which is super helpful. Of course, there can be a downside to trust if trust has been broken. It can create a loss of faith in others and make it really hard for us to trust others again. That can really be a challenge. There's a lot of things that can create trust issues. Maybe you've had a tough relationship that's been broken or not working well for you in that trust department. Sometimes just having life's experiences can hurt that trust. So build trust slowly and distinguish between trust and control. Trust feels more peaceful, more calm, but control feels like you're being manipulated, like you're being played. And you want to make sure, and I want to make sure that I'm trustworthy as well. So essential oils can really be helpful too. Just inhaling emotions can really help the emotional part of our brain. It restores memories, brings back memories. So for instance, you might smell a perfume or a certain thing that can remind you of a friend or a beloved grandmother, something like that. When I smell homemade bread, it always reminds me of my mom and a very dear friend of mine. So with memories, you will notice that emotions are linked to these experiences, and sometimes we repress those memories. Recalling memories that we might have shoved down inside can help us work through some of those challenges, because if we don't acknowledge them, they'll never get fixed. So let's explore a couple of essential oils that may be beneficial. Number one, geranium is the oil of love and trust. It's a great oil. It smells really good. This oil helps us to restore confidence in the goodness of others. This also helps us to soften anger and helps us to open our hearts a little bit more and being more vulnerable in a good way. Just smelling it is great. It provides a support when we feel heavy-hearted, or helping us to be more gentle, to be more forgiving and more loving. It helps us encourage emotional honesty by dealing with grief, with pain that we might be struggling with. It's a great oil to use on the bottom of your feet. You can use it on the inside of your wrist or right over your heart, or by putting a drop in your hands, just like this. Just put a drop in your hands, rub your hands together, then just breathe that in. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Another great oil for trust is marjoram. Marjoram is the oil of connection, and it helps to support us by revealing patterns where we might be distancing ourselves from others or building a wall. Even though we really do want to have meaningful connections, we just have a tough time breaking through those. This oil helps restore trust and openness, which allows us to feel more connected. You can use this oil the same way you use geranium. You can inhale it from your hands, put it on the bottom of your feet, inside of your wrists, or over your heart, just the same as geranium. Remember that trust is an important part of having healthy connections. Let's regain that trust and restore that trust and help us to learn how to work through these things. So, like I said, emotions can be such a big part of our well-being. These two oils are so good for helping to restore trust and to feel more connected again and build those healthy, trusting relationships. So, like I said, make sure you download my free guide on managing emotions. Hit the like button and subscribe so you get more videos on managing emotions and other helpful tips using essential oils. Thanks for watching.